Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing. This is a box that came in from one of my, well, it came from ultimately one of my channel subscribers. And I believe another channel was checking some of these out. I think this is the box that came from actually the channel member, or the channel subscriber. So a big thank you to them out there. I'll post, I think they're okay with me posting a link. It'll probably be to their Instagram page down below. It is Mr. Eddy, who does some custom fixed blades. Awesome, you should go check him out. So I'm going to open this up. Today I'm opening it up with my MagnaCut Para 3 in the RG Custom Full Custom Metalworks design scales. If you haven't seen these yet, hidden screw, beautiful milling on this, beautiful fit with my polished titanium CME. Gorgeous little knife. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to open it from the back side because the information was hard to cover up. So let's go ahead and open up that. And I know some of you guys who saw the video on this, do I actually carry this? Yeah, I do. I do carry this knife. I do use it. As you can see, the open up box has got a little tape on there. Obviously, we'll get that off, but I was really excited to get this MagnaCut blade on this one. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we got in here. Make sure there's no paperwork in here. This might be a few unboxes, so we've got ourselves a Kizer. What else do we have in here? We've got a Berg blade. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, we're good. So we got two knives. So we'll probably break this up to two videos. So let's hold the Berg blades to the side for a little bit. Let's look at this Kizer. I think I know what this is. I was actually at Blade Show, and I was asking them if they had this knife. But I believe this is the one I really wanted to check out. So let's take a look. This is the Kizer Veritas. It's a Jacob Lundquist design, 3¼ inch. This is the S35VN black titanium handle. So let's see. Let's take a look at this. I believe this slides out. Yeah, it does slide out. Interesting little case there. I think it opens up. Oh yeah, kind of a secret little compartment there. So let's take a look at this. What do we have? All right. So in here we've got extra hardware. That's really cool. I like this. It's a little different design here. So let's see what we got here. Oh my. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna move this off to the side over here. Hopefully it's out of view. All right, so let me make sure I've got the information correct here. Where'd it go? Where's my box? Oh, here we are. So it is the Jacob Lundquist, sorry, I can't pronounce the word, the Veritas, 3¼ inch. This is the S35VN blade, see a black titanium handle. So, okay, so that's what this is. So this almost looks like it's DLC, but let's look at the blade. And I think, is this DLC? I don't think it is. I think it's just black titanium. But this is the Jacob Lundquist. I believe that's fire anodized titanium captive pivot. Got a nice lock bar, mill deep pocket carry clip. Kind of a nice curve there. Looks like it's got a little bendability, which is nice. It looks like fire anodized back spacer as well. Beautiful clip. Let's see how the drop is. All right, so yeah, I just want to make sure. Can I catch that with my thumb without getting the nail nick? Yeah, it does come down a little sharp on the edge there. It's not my knife, mind you, so. Okay, so that works well. Yeah, that does drop a little bit, which is kind of a bummer. You know, for big finger choil like that, I would love for it to catch on my, the finger choil, so it's not catching on the nail. See, when I clear that, it comes down, it definitely catches on the nail, which to me is one of those fidgety things, right? I really like a fidgety knife that doesn't catch on my nail, because after a while it'll dig into it. Let's check the front flipper. That's pretty nice. I like the nice thin edge. We'll measure this during the review. It's got some nice jimping on top, nice rounded, a contoured scale, right? Beautiful texture pattern on here. There's little diamonds. I love that. Beautifully chamfered around there. There's no sharp edges. Let's feel. A lot of times this can be a really get you. No, that's really done well as well. All right, very cool. Steel bar insert over travel stop. Nice. It's got that unique Lundquist design, where you go in here like this, kind of unique. Some people love it, some people don't. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't like absolutely love it, but I think it's a cool knife, and I've heard so many good things about it. And it is really a cool knife. I love that fire anodized pivot and the captive pivot, and then the back spacer. That's really cool. It's a very kind of a light design. It's not overly done like Wii does a very huge fire anodization. Try to almost make it look like Damascus, but it's not quite. This looks really nice. It's very subtle. I like that a lot. Action's really nice. It's got a nice solid detent. I do like that. The front flipper is really good. Can I do the one finger? Let's see. Yeah, it works really well. Let's see over here on the left-hand side. Yeah, that works really well. I didn't know if I had my finger on here, if that would be a problem opening. No, not really. Okay, very good. Opens really well over here. Let's see, can we do, yeah, we can absolutely do that. Pretty nice on the action. The thumb hole, fuller hole, whatever you want to call it, is really nice. The flipper works well. This is not in a way which does help when you drop, but see, it's still, that's my only thing. It catches right there now. Yeah, so I'm glad I got a chance to check this out. It definitely is not one that I would probably bring into my collection. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I understand why people like it. But, you know, there's small fidgety things that bother me. If they don't bother you, then this is going to be a great knife. There's no lanyard hole, which I love. I know some of you guys are going to hate that, but I do love that. I love the fuller hole, the thumb hole. That action is beautiful there. It's really nice. It's crisp. It's a nice thin blade. It's not very heavy. Like I said, we'll do the full review when we do the review on this. Oh, I thought I just had it. Why am I having a little trouble? Oh. All right, so I think if I put a little too much pressure on there, it makes that detail a little harder to get past, but it does work. This is one of these things you learn. You learn how a knife behaves, right? Know where to put your fingers and how to get it open. I do like the finger choil. It does work for me even with my big meaty fingers. I can't just do a flat like that. I have to do a little kind of choke up at an angle, and it works like that. It does work like that. If you do full flat like that, I'm definitely going to be cutting into it. So it does allow for a little pinch grip. Definitely works pretty well. The action is nice. It doesn't feel like it's caged ceramic bearings. I suspect Skiffs would make this beautiful. So, you know, if I were to ever have this in my collection, I would probably do Skiffs on this one for sure. But pretty nice, pretty nice. Like I said, I love the texture. Let's see, is there weight relief in there? There's some weight relief in there. You can see that. That's pretty cool. Let's check out those pivots. Ooh, is that a T8? Sorry, I was using my T8, so come on. All right, so where's my T8? There you are. T8. So let's see. I think it's a T8. I'm just going to gently go in there. Got T8 there. Well, that might be a T6. Well, that's kind of a bummer for a knife like this. Yeah, T6s. Okay, well, that's a little bummer. Wish it would do T8s all the way around. T6 works. I mean, it's okay. You know, it's just got to be careful. Make sure you get good quality tools when you take it apart. You know, just stay over there. Little wee stubby bit driver. But, you know, it's all right. You know, I would recommend, you know, if they're going to redo this, to do T8s. T8 hardware just makes a nice touch. The lock bar is really nice. I love how, by the way, the angle, the relief on the lock bar here, the cutout, is done on the inside. That gives it a nice touch. I wish more people would do that. I know it's a little more challenging. It's a little more tricky, especially if you're tuning one of these, right? So I get that. I get all that. But I think it's worth it. It makes it look really, really nice. And also really enjoyable to have, right? You know, you don't get caught. It's not sharp. It doesn't rip up your pants. I think it's a nice aesthetic, especially with all the other little quality things here. Kizer, they did a really good job. The execution of the Lundquist design, I think, is fantastic. I really do. I think it's pretty amazing. Yeah, really, really nice. I do know Lundquist and some of his designs. I'm not always a super fan of his stuff, right? I appreciate it. I like it. It's just stuff that I necessarily bring into my collection. But this is pretty good. I will say this is pretty darn good. So let's get some nice close-ups real quick so you guys can see the blade. There's that nice flat grind. No swedge on top. Looks like a complete all the way to the top flat grind, which is nice. Let's look at that beautiful texturing. And you can see the little anodization on that pivot, right? And we see the back spacer over here. That beautiful anodization on there. And on top up here with the nice jimping. And you can see in here, over travel stop, steel bar insert. You can see some of them hollow grind in there. Right, and there's the clip. So then let's look at the back side here with the clip. And then here's a blade over here, S35VN blade steel. Not a bad steel at all. And then we can come up here and just kind of look at this knife from this angle. We can look at the knife from this angle. It's a beautiful little knife. Definitely a knife worth checking out. If the aesthetics speak to you, I think it's going to be a great knife, right? It just has to, you have to figure out, does these aesthetics speak to me, right? Jimping is nice. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, very cool. This is a nice little knife, I will say. So, all right, so this is just an unboxing, first impressions of the knife, kind of getting the handle of it. I'm gonna have it here at my desk, kind of get a little more feel for it before I do my review impressions. This is not a hard use, this is a loaner knife. I don't do hard use, beat up kind of review impressions of a loaner knife. I just kind of flick it at the desk and what have you. I definitely respect anybody who's allowing me to have a chance to check out their knife. But I think it's a great knife. So I'm very, very appreciative of that. Thank you to Mr. Eddy for that. Very appreciative for him allowing me to check out some knives that otherwise I probably wouldn't have in my collection, you know, and it allows me to kind of give a feedback. I do love the aesthetic, I think. And so just so you know, there's a couple of things. What would bring this into my collection? A little more cutout here, because then when I'm doing the drop here, see, this is blocking me from coming here to get into that finger choil. If this was just a little more rounded, had a little more angle there, I could get my finger up just high enough where I'm not getting that guillotine going right in my nail. You can already see that little nick there. If they could fix that, that would really help out. It'd also give you a better presentation on the for the choke up position, because right now I have to really turn my finger and be cognizant of that sharp little corner there on the choil. So, I mean, I love the clip. The clip already works. It's not super sharp. I will say it's kind of a little heavy on this side here, which means it might be a little troublesome going in. It looks like it should be okay coming out of the pocket. But that's really it. Those would be my biggest things. If you changed it, that would probably make this a knife that I would bring into my collection. So there you go. That's my honest first impression. Take it for what it is. If you love the knife, go for it. I don't think you'd be wrong getting this knife. I think if this knife was just a little, I got a little dust there. Why is this not coming? Sorry, a little dust on the table there, guys. So if a couple of small things that might bring this into my collection, I definitely think it's cool. So there you go. Hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or entertaining, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you ever hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel, allows the channel to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone who watches the videos, who likes the videos, who enjoys the videos. I sure appreciate you guys so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button as well, so you can be notified of future content like this video. And then a big thank you to all my channel members out there. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so generous with those memberships, and it really means the world to me as a channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm humbled by it. I'm appreciative. I'm overwhelmed by it. So if you didn't know, as a small way for me to say thank you to channel members, I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. It's just for channel members. And then also make sure every new channel member, or if you've been a member for a while and you've never asked, and you're still a member right now, you've never asked for one, I do like to send all the channel members a sticker, a little channel sticker, my way to say thank you to you guys. So email me with your name and address, and I will try to get that sticker out to you. All right, so it's my way to say thank you. And if you're curious, how do I become a channel member? Well, there's some links down below in the description. I have 3 different tiers. Would love to have you, but please don't ever feel obligated. I appreciate you just watching the videos, joining the videos, being part of the live stream. That means the world to me. But if you want to be a member and help a little bit more, thank you. And if you haven't already, maybe also check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week.